Alright, moving on to the game now. The Dolphins will take on the New York Jets at home. We have some overcast weather today. So let's get into the keys to the game for the Miami Dolphins. First, the Miami Dolphins must slow down the run game. They have Bilal Powell, Isaiah Crowell, and they also picked up Thomas Rawls out of Seattle. The Dolphins need to slow down the run game if they want to give the offense a chance to score. The next key to the game for the Dolphins is to pressure Josh McCown. We played the Jets in week 2, and we've seen how Josh McCown performed under pressure. Teddy Bridgewater did come in for him when he was injured, and he performed pretty well. So the Dolphins need to pressure McCown again if they want to have a successful day. The third and last key to the game is to play like they did in week 2. The Dolphins forced a lot of turnovers. They were pressuring the Jets, and they basically look pretty good so far. The Dolphins, a key player the Dolphins will need to watch out for is Bilal Powell. He currently has 100 attempts for 302 yards. He doesn't have any rushing touchdowns, but he is 35th in the league for rushing yards. 3rd and 12 now. McCown with the snap, looking for a receiver and dumps it off short to Powell here. He picks up close to a first down, but it will eventually lead to a 4th down. Tannehill, now incoming onto the field, will take over this Dolphins offense. 2,001 yards, 8 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. Tannehill was benched last week for David Fells in a blowout loss against the Texans. Handoff left to Kenyon Drake, who takes it up the middle and picks up a gain of about 4. Introducing the New York Jets defense. The defense really hasn't changed much from week 2, and the defense is nothing the Dolphins are afraid of. The Dolphins look to just absolutely dice and slice this New York defense up and put many points up on the board. 3rd and 7, empty backfield for Ryan Tannehill, 20-yard line, takes the snap, dropping back, pressure incoming, and he connects with Kenny Stills over the middle for a first down, putting the Dolphins at the 36-yard line. 43-yard line now, play clock winding down, handoff to Kenyon Drake right up the middle, and he gets past the Dolphins' 50-yard line. Well, he is exactly on the 50-yard line. 1st and 10, man in motion, Gesicki that is, drop back for Tannehill, and Tannehill dumps it off short to Gesicki, and he picks up a first down here, making his way into Jets territory. Good drive for the Dolphins right here. Single back formation again. Tannehill drops back and connects with Kenny Stills, on a corner route, putting the Dolphins on the 20-yard line. Strong single back formation, handoff to the right, up the middle. Kenyon Drake picks up a first down and is hit hard at the end of that play, putting the Dolphins on the 8-yard line. Shotgun formation. Kalen Ballage is the running back. He gets the handoff here, and he will get inside the 5-yard line, all the way down to the 2-yard line. 3rd and goal, empty backfield, 5 receivers set for Ryan, 6 receivers set for Ryan Tannehill, and that pass is completed to Albert Wilson on the drag route, giving the Dolphins a 7-0 lead. A quick way to get into the end zone, and the Dolphins now lead 7-0. A great route by Albert Wilson to find a soft spot in the zone, and he gives the Dolphins their lead. Now, Jets with the ball back, single back formation for McCown, looking for a receiver, and he goes down from a sack. That is William Hayes, I believe, and he gets his first sack of the day. Black Edwards now on to punt, and he will punt this ball all the way past the Dolphins' 10-yard line, and that one will drop right there at the 2-yard line, but Albert Wilson picks it up, and he takes it all the way to the 10-yard line, giving the Dolphins less room to score another touchdown here. 3rd and 8, play clock at 5 seconds. Tannehill, curl route, Devontae Parker connects for a first down. Good route combination there. Now, 3rd and 10, less than 3 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Protection holding up nice here. Tannehill finds Isaiah Ford over the middle for a first down on the 43-yard line. Dolphins are in rhythm and they are moving. Kenny Stills on the outside. Tannehill may throw to him, pressure incoming, and he dumps it off short to Albert Wilson, who picks up about a gain of 7 there. 2nd and 10, 45-yard line. Dolphins moving, handoff to Kenyon Drake, and he gains about 4 yards there. Tough running for Mr. Drake. And that will end out the first quarter for the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets. The game remains 7-0, but the Dolphins have the ball and they are driving down the field. Beginning of the second quarter, 44-yard line, play clock at 5 seconds. Tannehill, fake hike, hikes the ball, takes the snap. Protection looking good, looking for a receiver. Drops way back, rolls out to his left, being chased by 2 defenders, and he picks up the first down and more, making his way all the way down to the 20-yard line. Breaks a tackle at the end of that play. Now, single back formation for Ryan Tannehill. Kenyon Drake in the backfield. Tannehill with the snap, drops back, looking for a receiver, rolls out left again. Can he find anyone? He will just throw this one away. making it 4th and 6, and the Dolphins will attempt a field goal here from the 15-yard line, and that kick is up, and it is good by Jason Sanders, extending the lead 10-0 for the Miami Dolphins. 3rd and 4 for the New York Jets. On the 31-yard line, that pass is completed to Anderson again, making his way all the way down to the 43-yard line. 2nd and 3, handoff left to Isaiah Crowell. Makes a nice juke move, gaining the first down here, and more, being tackled by Rashad Jones, and will be pushed out of bounds at the 29-yard line. Raekwon McMillan also in that play as well. Shotgun formation, McCown drops back and dumps it off short to Clive Walford on the 3rd and 9, and he picks up a first down, making his way to the 18-yard line. 7 seconds on the play clock. HB drive to Bilal Powell, and he will end up being injured on this play, and he will not return for the rest of the game. Powell in the backfield now. Shotgun formation. McCown with the snap gives the ball to Clive Walford out of Miami, and he gains about 3 yards on that play, but the Jets will kick a field goal here, scoring their first points of the game, making the game 3-10. Now, empty backfield for Ryan Tannehill, 3rd and 5 on the 32-yard line, and that pass is completed, but it is completed short to Mike Gesicki, and the Dolphins will have to punt. 4th and 1 from the 37-yard line. Matt Hawk, punts the ball, and it will end up landing at the Jets' 1-yard line, being down at the 1-yard line. Jets in tough position now. Single back formation. Hand off to Crowell. He gets out of the end zone, makes a nice juke move, picks up a first down and more, but is tackled by Rashad Jones at the end of that play. 2nd and 10 for the New York Jets now. On the 13-yard line, less than 5 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Handoff to Crowell again, picks up a first down and more, down at the 26-yard line. Now, play clock winding down. Handoff to Mike Gillislee, the former Miami Dolphins, who have bounced around the league as well. Picks up about 10 yards in the play. 3rd and inches, that pass is completed to Anderson for another first down. 1st and 10, less than 3 minutes remaining in the first half. Nice juke move by Kirsch there, and he is down, and it will be 2nd and 1. Handoff left to Isaiah Crowell. Big running room in front of him, and he is tackled at the 36-yard line. Less than 2 minutes remaining in the first half. That pass is completed to Anderson again on a nice little stop route, putting the Jets in scoring position. 7-yard line for the Jets now. Crowell in the backfield. McCown takes the snap, and that one is picked off by Raekwon McMillan at the 7-yard line, and he will be down at the 9-yard line. The Miami Dolphins with the ball back now. 11 seconds remaining in the first half. Tannehill empty backfield, takes the snap, looking to go deep to Devontae Parker, who beats his man, and he catches it to the 10 to the 5, and he will get in for another touchdown, extending the lead 17-3. The Dolphins will head into halftime with a comfortable lead, and they will look to build off that momentum. Upcoming in halftime, we will show you the scores around the league. The Miami Dolphins so far have looked impressive in every facet of the game. Passing, running, defense. We've looked pretty good so far, and we need to continue that heading into the second half. The Dolphins, 181 passing yards, 76 running yards, but looking pretty good so far. Taking a look at the scores around the league. The 49ers defeat the Oakland Raiders 29-17. Chicago gets the win over Buffalo 24-10. Carolina defeats Tampa Bay in the 20-3 win, and the Kansas City Chiefs absolutely destroys the Cleveland Browns in the 38-0. Vikings lose to the Lions 27-17. Atlanta lose to Washington 28-33. New Orleans, who is at the top of the league for record-wise, beats the Los Angeles Rams 28-25. And Green Bay, in a nice showdown against the Patriots, will lose to the Patriots 28-21. Dallas loses to Tennessee 38-17. Now back onto the game. Beginning of the second half, Dolphins with the ball. Tannehill looking to make something happen here. Steps up, rolls out to his left, and he will be short there, giving the ball back to the New York Jets. Jets with the ball back, and McCown goes down in the end zone, fumbles the ball, picked up by an O-lineman, and that will result in the safety as he is tackled in the end zone, extending the lead 19-3. Jets will not have to kick the ball, but this kick is placed horribly, and it would head out of bounds, and a flag is thrown, putting the Dolphins in better scoring position. Single back formation, strong, handoff to the left. Kenyon Drake takes the ball, and he works his way up to the 38-yard line. Now, 3rd and 2nd. Tannehill with the snap, shotgun formation, and that pass is completed to Albert Wilson on the drag route for another first down, 42-yard line. Strong formation now. Kenyon Drake with the ball, takes it out to the left, and he picks up about a gain of 6 there. 8:45 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Shotgun formation once again for the Dolphins offense, and that pass is dumped off short by Ryan Tannehill, to Mike Gesicki, and he picks up a first down, diving there for a first down. Tannehill with the ball again, rolls out to his left, looking for a receiver, will most likely take off here, looking to gain a first down, and he dives on a 3rd and 14 for another 4th down. 1st and 10 for the Miami Dolphins at the 36-yard line. Tannehill looking to go deep to Kenny Stills, but he barely overthrows him there. Could have been another potential touchdown. 3rd and 7, play clock at 2 seconds, and Tannehill connects with Devontae Parker on a nice curl route. Dolphins now at the 19-yard line. Strong formation, handoff to Kenyon Drake to the right, blocks picked up, and Kenyon Drake bounces out to the right side and picks up first down. 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. Dolphins handoff to Kenyon Drake, and he hoops in there for a nice and easy touchdown, extending the lead even more. Kenyon Drake first rushing touchdown in this game, McCown and the Jets offense take over at the 23-yard line, and that pass is completed in a tight window to Terrell Pryor for a first down. Man in motion, Anderson in motion. Play action, McCown with the snap, and that one is broken up, and the Dolphins will receive the ball back. Full pistol formation for the Miami Dolphins. Handoff left to Kenyon Drake, who picks up about 6 yards here, putting the Dolphins at the 45-yard line. 3rd and 3. Shotgun formation for Ryan Tannehill. Tannehill looking for a man open, but decides to roll out to his left, trying to pick up the first down, and he fumbles the ball in bounds. Didn't get it out of bounds, and the ball is recovered by the New York Jets, and they will take over at the 48-yard line. Not a good play by Ryan Tannehill there. 3rd and 10 for the New York Jets on the 37-yard line. McCown with the snap, looking for a receiver, and that one is connected with the Terrell Pryor Sr. there, making it 4th and 1. The Jets have to go for it. Rashad Jones in the backfield, who tackles Pryor, who actually made a return to the game, but did not pick up a first down there. 3rd and 7, Miami Dolphins with the ball back. Tannehill, clean pocket, finds A.J. Derby on a drag route, picks up a first down, putting them on the 43-yard line. Strong formation now. Less than 12 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter. Handoff to Kenyon Drake to the left, who fumbles the ball, and it is picked up by Bass, who gets his 2nd fumble recovery here. And the Jets are now at the 15-yard line after being placed at the 39-yard line on a 3rd down. McCown takes a shot from Cameron Wake. Now 4th down and 15. McCown will just air it up there, and that one is picked off by Tony Lepet, one of his first picks in the game. Dolphins with the ball back. Game remains 26-3. Tannehill with the snap. Pocket looking pretty good. Protection holding up. The Jets can't get through. Tannehill looking for a first down, and he dives recklessly for a first down there. 6 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter. Handoff to Kenyon Drake, making his way down to the Dolphins' 49-yard line. 2nd and 7. Shotgun formation for Ryan Tannehill, and beautiful catch made by Mike Gesicki there. A backward diving catch made by Mike Gesicki, giving the Dolphins a first down. Tannehill looking to go deep to Kenny Stills, and he catches it for another touchdown, extending the lead even more, but a flag is on the play, and it will be an apparent roughing the passer call on the New York Jets. So the Miami Dolphins will decline this penalty and take the touchdown instead, making the game 33-3 now, up by 30 points, and that pass is once again picked off by Tony Lepet, and that will basically seal the game for the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins. The Dolphins finally get off this losing skid and will have to take on Green Bay before their first bye of the season, their first and only bye of the season. The Miami Dolphins now improved to 3-6 on the season. This is Coach Darius Newman's 3rd one on the season. They are currently tied with the Buffalo Bills for 2nd place in the AFC East. The Patriots lead that division. The Dolphins all around today look very impressive. This was a game they knew they could win, and they did take it. The Jets are not a good team. Their losing streak continues. With that loss, the New York Jets now fall to 1-8. It's a surprise that the Jets haven't thrown in Sam Darnold yet. It's like, what are they waiting for? But nonetheless, the Dolphins will take on the Green Bay Packers before they have their first bye, their first and only bye, like I said before. The Miami Dolphins can use this victory as a bit of momentum to defeat the Green Bay Packers. They haven't been doing too well either, and we will get to them in the next episode. But overall, the Dolphins team looked very impressive. Coach Darius Newman was pretty impressed with his team. It's a game they needed to win. They were projected to win, and they should have won, and they did all of that today. The defense looked phenomenal. The offense also looked phenomenal. This is Ryan Tannehill's first game where he didn't throw a pick, so that's pretty good. And he threw for 3 touchdowns. So everyone was just working together, and that's basically it. We will see you guys in the next episode where we will take on the Green Bay Packers.